Cherry Mead 2025 Nautical Mead. Isn't that cool? And that's a beautiful bottle. Holy cow. Let's just see what we got here. I got the roller style and I've got this style here. And I'm gonna make us a little broth of queen cages. Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. This is going to be part 2 of some unboxing videos. So this is going to be not just dedicated to the Bee Smart, which that one's all done, and hopefully the Hive installation out there went well. So because I'm shooting that after this, but I have a lot of stuff I need to open that I've been talking about a long time. I need to do a box opening and show you some of the things I've got from some of the sponsor vendors, some of the things that I bought myself. So with that, I'm not going to shoot a long intro. Let's just get into this and let me show you some of the things I've got. So first up in this Amazon box, I think I showed you this, but I want to put one together real quick. So this is the test tube holder for the queen cages, the round hair rollers they call them, style cages. So let me see if I can put this together real fast. So the ones I had before were, the holes were too small. So this is 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's a roller right here. So let's see how it fits. Yeah, fits perfect in and out of there. So the ones I had before had a few more holes. I can't remember the exact count. I think it was 24 and this is 21. And they were just a little bit too small. So let me get this together real quick. There you go. So this will fit in the incubator, and you'll put your queen cage in there like that, and the queen cell will be sitting right on top of this. So that's going to work great. So while I've got this out, let me show you something else I got going on here real quick. So I got me a pot of lightly boiling water here, and I got all these queen cages. I got the roller style and I've got this style here, and I'm gonna make us a little broth of queen cages. All right, stir them up good. And there's a little, one of the little cell holders right there. So, you know, I'm really not making broth. This is just to get all of that wax and propolis off of these, and I'll reuse them. So I stole this idea from Ryan Williamson at Williamson Farms in Virginia, except he was doing all of his little JZBZ cups. Okay, let's move this out of the way and we'll work on something else while those queen cells are over there, or queen cages are over there simmering. Whoops, there's one. What is this? PVC cement. That's for something else. My wife ran over the sewer clean out with the four-wheeler. Snapped it off. All right. What is this? This is shrink band. So, I made some creamed honey this year as a test. Turned out pretty good. And so I got some containers. These are shrink bands that's going to go around it. You heat shrink them on there. Let's see, there's 250. And this is probably lids, I guess. My grandpa always said, if you're going to carry a knife, make sure it's good and sharp, so when someone takes it away from you and cuts you up with it, it won't hurt near as bad. So I'm not following my grandpa's advice very well. What in the world are these? Oh, okay. Took me a minute. So these are some other containers. So I always give people honey that come to see me like at work and stuff, and they're like, I can't take it because I don't want to have to check my bag on the airplane. I'm like, well, what's your problem? Check your bag. So they don't want the honey. So these are 2.7 ounces, I believe. It's 100 milliliters. You can take this on an airplane in your carry-on luggage. So this is going to be for those folks, and I'll put my little label on there. And you know, it's really not a honey bottle per se, but it's the same PET plastic and a sealable lid. So it's for like traveling and putting your shampoo and junk in. So I see these things and I get these wild ideas, and I buy things. I can't help myself. But that's what those are for, and that'll be used next year because all my honey is bottled and almost all gone. Yeah, so this is all the honey that's left right here. And I got 8 glass jars left. Let's check on the broth. It's simmering nicely. I added some more water because it wasn't percolating quite right. Yeah, so I'll get me a strainer. I mean, they're not super clean, but they're just not covered, you know, with that grungy stuff like they were. And it doesn't seem to be deforming the plastic. Yeah. Put a little seasoned salt in this, it'll be just right. Okay, also for my creamed honey, I got some labels. These are from Sticker Mule. And these will fit on the top of the creamed honey containers. Got, let's see, 250 each, so that's 500 labels. That'll last me probably a few years, depending on how well it sells. Next items are these. So there's one, it's already been opened, and this one is a different style. So with my grafting operation up and running the first year, I'm going to try to get some little queen castles going to make queens in. This was a styrofoam version, and this is a hard plastic version. And I've never used these before. It's got a little cover right there that kind of goes over. So when you lift it up, it's kind of like a little inner cover. So they have 4 frames, and it's got a starter strip, but that's going to need to be wax coated. And place to put your little queen cage to get your cell going, a little ladder, and this is a little thing to put right here in front of the feeder to keep the queen from getting in there. And then there's a little entrance reducer, queen guard, if you want to close it off on the front. I guess that's an extra because there's already one on there. So you can turn it to wherever you need it. So you would want it open if your queen's going to go out and mate. And this here, well, that's an extra for that too. I thought that went on the inside there, but this here little ladder goes on the feed side. So, and it has a little slide out on the bottom with a little vent right there. I've not used these, so I'm not real familiar with how all it works. So that's that version. I heard the wild animals get these and they tear them up. It's pretty hard styrofoam too. It's not that big cell that's soft. And then here's a plastic version. It's basically the same thing, same little inner cover, same feeder, 4 frames. So You fill this up with the liquid and they'll draw those frames out. And once you see your queen laying, she's good to go, and put her into another hive, and then you can put another cell in this to breed, mate your next queen. All right. Next, I think I know what this is, but I'm not for sure. It's been a busy spring, summer, and just staying on top of things. It's been difficult for me this year. Okay, Darren, let me know if you have any questions on these products. Robert. So Robert Peebles, RPB Works. Looks like he sent me way more than what I ordered. Yeah, he did. Holy cow. Look at that. Did I order that? Maybe I did. I don't think I did. Thank you, Robert. Holy cow. Let's just see what we got here. Got a nice sticker from RPB Works. I'll don that on the lawnmower seat there with the rest of the stickers I have. Okay. I think this is a tray that goes with this. And I know I didn't order this stuff. I ordered 3 things. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Brood breaker. Okay, well, I guess you get your queen in here. Oh, okay. It slides open. Put your queen in there, shut it, and that keeps your queen isolated. Here's a little flower. I think these are floats. The number 12 and the American flag. And I don't know what these are. Do they open? Or are they just tags for? I think they're just like house numbers for like your beehives. Is that cool or what? Thanks, Robert. Now these I did order because I remember when I had those queen cells from the Mount Jig Mountain Mama, I wanted to possibly save some of them. So this is a push-in. The ones I had were like way too big. So here's like a push-in little. You push this over like a swarm cell, and the queen will emerge in this, and then you've got her. She can't get away. So if you've got, say, 4 or 5 cells on a frame, you can cover them all up and get out there every day and check them, and as they emerge, you got you a virgin queen, and you go put your virgin queen where you want her into another hive, make a split with her, and pull you some splits that are hopelessly queenless, and you can propagate your queens much easier that way. That's better than letting them all emerge and just, it's a crapshoot, right? And you might have some calf swarms and all that stuff. So there's 6 of those. Those are cool. I really like them. I don't know. Sponge box. I did not order this. I think this is a Swiffer sheets. I may be wrong, but this to me looks like a beetle trap size hole. And your beetles are going to get in here and get hung up. And that's like a flat beetle trap. So this will be good to put in that hive number 3 on my north yard. That's got all those hive beetles down on the bottom board where I dorked with the way it was designed with that screen. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Yeah, I didn't order those. Thanks, Robert. You the man. So I ordered a 10-pack of beetle traps. I ordered these and these 6 queen cell cages. And he sent me this and this extra and these floaty thingies and this brood break cage to house a queen in. I'm not sure how, like this would go over a frame, but I'm not sure how you would keep her in that, or how you would insert that into the hive. Let's check these out. So you know, my roller cage, as I was showing you, with the test tubes and whatnot, don't need them now. I got to find this Robert guy. Hopefully he's at the expo. Maybe he can be a sponsor for the 2026 honey contest giveaway. So it's like the holders and everything. Red, white, and blue. So, well, it's obviously a queen cage. I'm not sure how you, I guess you could set your cell on this just like the others and put you a few drops of water and honey in here for when they come out. Because I killed some of my queens that way. They didn't have food, and they did not survive the day that they emerged. Pretty sure that's what happened to them. Okay, so that's 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's a holder of some sort. Oh, I know what it is. It's to hold these, I think, these beetle traps to carry around with you. I need to check on my stuff I got cooking over here. So I added a strainer over here to clean it up. I don't know, it might be easier with just a big spoon. Yeah, there's still not, there's stuff sticking to them, so maybe it'll just wipe off real easy. That's a Oklahoma crab boil right there. All right, so I got to throw this water out hot. I can't pour it down the sink because it's got wax in it. And I'll take it out to the driveway and find a weed to put it on. So this, I believe, is a tray for holding your traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so there's 10. That's what I ordered. So Robert, I may have questions. What is this? RPBworks.com. So that's going to be so the bees will propolize these holes shut. So these are reusable traps. That's what's the beauty of these. And yeah. So your top slides off. Oh, there's 2 of these. 2 of the little unclogger pencil thingies. So the top slides off, and you can fill this with either beetle trap oil that's got, I think there's a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it, and oil, like cooking oil, or you can put just cooking oil in it. The apple cider attracts them a little bit. Mann Lake sells a beetle trap oil mixture. I may have some of that actually. And or you can put diatomaceous earth in here, which is what I've seen Mike Berry do, and it kills the beetles as well. And it's easier to clean out than when it's full of that gunky oily stuff. So I've got diatomaceous earth too. I use that in my chicken coop. So yeah, these are cool. And I got my hives in the north yard have beetles more than here. But yeah, I wanted to try these out. So this, I think, is a beetle trap that lays flat, like on your bottom board. But I'm going to have to, yeah. So this yellow probably goes with this yellow. So yeah, that fits right in there. So that little cloth is probably like a Swiffer pad, and the beetles get their feet get caught in this and they can't get out. So next time I go to the north yard, I'm going to stick a couple of these in there, but I'm going to check out rpbworks.com and look this thing up and see how to use it. So thanks, Robert. You're awesome. Okay. And I think that's a float. I think you put that like in water or syrup, and the bees sit on that, and they don't drown, I'm thinking. I'm going to look that up too. All right. So yeah, rpbworks.com. Go check him out. Here's also a thing from RPB Works that you can scan. It's John 3:16. Check it out. If I'd have known he'd have had all this extra stuff in here to show off, man, I would open this a lot sooner. I was just so busy. And one of my viewers commented and said, have I opened it yet? Because he has a lot of cool stuff. Amanda is her name. There you go, Amanda. Awesome. Wow. That is more than I could have asked for. Okay, this box, I sort of know what's in it. This came from a viewer. He sent it to me. His name is Ryan, and his last name starts with an A. I'm not going to say his name on here. So he's a beekeeper in Virginia. I don't know how many hives he has, but he was doing some grafting apparently, and he has a health condition now where, and I'm not going to talk about it, he can't physically work these tools. So he said, hey, I'll watch your videos and I want you to have these. So I was really touched by that, and he sent these a while back and I've had them. So I'm really not sure what's in here, but my heart goes out to him. Anyone that, you know, wants to be a beekeeper and physically can't do it, that's got to be tough. I know he's still trying to do what he can, but Ryan, hang in there, man. And I sent you a little package. Nothing outstanding, but I wanted to send you something to thank you. So, got a bag here. I did hear him say grafting tools. So this says West Bend. I don't know if that has anything to do with the tools or not, but that's the bag. Wow, there is a ton of stuff in here. Wow, thank you, Ryan. So here's packages. Chinese, I'm assuming it's Chinese tools. They're sealed. The number 20 on there, so I bet there's 20 each in here. It's all in Chinese. There is literally not a word of English on here. I can read the numbers. 2024, September 5th. Anybody know what these are? Let me know. I'm pretty sure they're grafting tools. There's 2 packs of those. This is these are queen bars you put on your frame, and the cells or the starter cups stick into here. These look like these are the good JZBZ brands. Watch repair magnifier. Magnifier. Wow. Here's something looks like lenses. Oh yeah. Oh, here's some glasses, I think. Yeah. Little magnifying glasses. Boy, I can see why you would use these. These things are tiny. And here, oh, it's a headlamp. Oh, and these fit in right there. So it's got a light and magnifiers. There's probably different strengths. So you can see what you're doing. Yeah, I had a light and all I could see was the shadow from my hands. Man, that is awesome. Thank you so much. I will use those. I definitely will. Here's some kind of glasses and straps. Instructions for the glasses. Here's some more tools. So I don't know if those are tools or not, but there's 10 Chinese of the reed style tools. JZBZ cups. and queen protectors, cell protectors, and another frame. Let's see, this goes with these. Like this. And it's got propolis on it. You know he was using it. I'll put this to good use. And here's some little lenses that have fallen out of that. I bet these go with this other pair of glasses here. So I'm going to have to spend some, yeah, they snap on right there, and these round lenses go in that. Wow. And a little lens cleaning cloth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, thank you, Ryan. Man, that is probably $200 at least worth of stuff. I wish you could use it, man. I feel bad for you. But hang in there. Do what you can, and maybe I'll get to meet you someday. Thank you so much. I will take good care of it and put it to good use. So my grandpa taught me about keep your knife sharp. My grandma said, keep your stuff nice, take good care of it, it'll last you a long time. And my grandma used to always say, Darren keeps such good care of his stuff. So I will take good care of this like my grandma said, and you'll see me using this, I'm sure. Got a big box, let's do that. Ugh. I think this is from Foxhound, yes. Foxhound bee supply. Okay, I got this. It's been a while. In fact, I showed you all the box saying, I'm going to do a box opening. So there's stuff in here that I'm going to use more like in the springtime. But it's some things that will speed me up. You know, watch Nathan Coleman. He's all about one-man show efficiency. What can he do to speed up the operation? So I try and think like that as well. And so these things are going to help me do work faster by myself. This is literally full of dead black ants. And I don't think they came from Foxhound, because I've got black ants around here. But why would they get inside this box? There's like larvae, and they're all dead though. That is crazy. Get this out of here. So 4 dowel rods. This box has been in this apartment. So these ants have come into this box from inside this apartment. Let me go brush this off. I'm just going to tell you what's in here, and I'm not going to drag it all out because it's just pieces of wood. So what I have is a frame assembly tool and a box assembly tool. So basically you set your things in here and you tighten up the slack with these sticks, and it holds all your frames tight together. You glue them all at once, you staple them all at once, and it gets it all done. So I'm just, and also I have let's see, 4 5-frame cypress deeps. So there's 5 5-frame nukes in here that are cypress wood. There's the cypress wood. You can see it's a little darker than this pine. So that cypress is noted for not rotting. So that'll give me some more nukes, and my frame assembly will go faster, and my box assembly will go faster. And I'm going to set this box outside, uncorked, and let these ants move somewhere else. Most of them are dead. That is so weird. Indianapolis, Indiana. That's probably where this was made. And it is a Hive Alive t-shirt. So I'll be sporting this at the expo, since I'm an affiliate and they sponsor my channel, and they send me a lot of stuff to use and I show off in my videos. That's a nice shirt. I like the gray color. Us old dudes like dark colors. It hides our beer gut. So, speaking of Hive Alive, I want to show you this stuff here. So it all says fragile liquid, but I don't think it's liquid. So yes, I'm a Hive Alive affiliate, and I love their product, and I use it, and I feed exclusively with Hive Alive. I use their fondant, pollen patties, and liquid stimulant. And I believe strongly that that's the reason my hives do as well as they do, especially in the spring, and they built up all spring on that. All of my splits and my new grafted queens, they're in double deeps now, fed with light syrup and Hive Alive. So this is fondant patties. So Maria asked me what I needed, and I said, well, since it's kind of off season, it would be great if you could stock me up on fondant patties and pollen patties for next spring. So, man, Maria, thank you so much. She did hook me up big time. So I owe Hive Alive a lot. They really helped me, and they're a big proponent of the channel. They sponsored the giveaway with the care package. So this is 15 of the patties. These real quick, these are the standard size patties. They also have the Mondo big ones that are like 5 pounds. These are great. And they actually have so much nutrition and value in the spring. I've seen bees pull comb off of this. There's no nectar flow, and they'll start making comb up in the top around this. I thought that was really interesting, the way they do that with this. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's just, it was strange. You see them, you give them something to survive because they're lightweight and low on stores, and they start making comb. That's how powerful this is and good. So I will go with 40 hives. I will use all of this. This is again, the same thing, 15 patties. So there's 30 fondant patties. So if I gave all my hives one patty, that's going to do 3/4 of them. So what I do is I will feed the hives this fondant that are lightweight, and they're not going to make it till the nectar flow. This sustains them and gets them over. If there's a hive that's still heavy, when I pick it up, it's really heavy still, I won't give them a fondant patty, but I will give them pollen patties. This is the 5-pounders. It's a little bit leaking out here. So one of these, if you got a hive that is like just about darn near starved to death and it's strong, this will get them a long ways. That'll feed a hive like that for probably about a month. They can get through this in a week to a week and a half pretty quick though. But yeah, this is really good stuff. So thanks, Maria, for that, and I've got more. Okay, there's some other Hive Alive stuff I want to show you, but it's not here in a box. So let me grab the camera and I'll go show it to you right now. So in here is some that I'd purchased, and I've taken it out of the box. I've wrapped it up in plastic wrap so it won't dehydrate. And there's another fondant patty. That's half of one of those 5-pounders right there that I keep in there. I should put those others in the fridge too. But that's how I keep it preserved. And that's what I have unboxed right now, is that. And I made a trip to Nashville the other day, a couple weeks ago, and stocked up on the old Smoky. So I picked up the sour watermelon, I had the apple pie, and I picked up the strawberry, and I already had the peanut butter. Something else I wanted to share. One of my customers came by, and he makes mead with my honey. And he brought this to me. He brought me 2 bottles. Cherry Mead 2025 Nautical Mead. Isn't that cool? And that's a beautiful bottle. And it's corked and everything, so I need to find my corkscrew and open that up. Yeah, isn't that cool? And I've got some other mead here from, I traded some honey for mead the other day, 2 years ago. All right, let's get out to the other fridge and I'll show you the rest. So I had this one already. I ordered this and it's from Hive Alive. It says global on it, but I got it from Hive Alive, I'm pretty sure. And Maria sent me this. This is the Hive Alive Max Boost 15%. And that's what's in there in that other refrigerator too. And I thought that's what this was, which I was surprised. It came in a global patty thing. Maybe I ordered it from Global, but I don't think I did. Okay, this will be the last thing here. Ugh. So these are the containers that I got for my creamed honey. So these are 8 ounce. So that's 8 ounce by volume, not weight. Well, the lids are at the top. So I think 8 ounces is actually 12 ounces by weight. So that's going to be 3/4 of a pound. I could have got a bigger round label. So that's what it's going to look like. And there's the size of the container. So this is an 8 ounce, and I also got, let's see, 50 packs of 8, and this is 12. So I got 50 12s and 100 8s, and that will be the creamed honey for 2026. One other thing I didn't open, and I'm not going to, but I think I've showed you this before. So from Hilco, I got a big order a while back, and I got deep frames and 1 wax dipped hive with 10 wax coated frames in it. And I got 2 boxes identical like that. I don't know how many frames I got, but I did need deep frames. So that's going to take care of that. And I got 2 boxes of deep boxes, and I think there are 5 each in those, so that's going to give me 10 more deep boxes. I am like basically out of deep boxes now. And also I've been saving up and buying some of these half pint wide mouth jars for creamed honey as well, and I've been getting those at Walmart. And I'm down to 1 bag of sugar. And this is the honey I bottled for little half pints to give away at Christmas time for folks that I work with. And here's a few more jars of the wide mouth. Looks like I probably got plenty of those. And some half pints down there, tall ones. Okay, that's it for this unboxing. I don't do these very often. I think it's kind of neat to show the stuff I got. Some people probably think it's really boring and didn't watch the first 5 minutes, but yeah, a lot of stuff that I got a lot of plans for 2026 to use. I'm anxious to get that frame assembly tool and the box assembly tool in action. So I do have quite a few medium frames out there that need assembled, so I can start with those, figure it out, and then I like to buy my deeps assembled and ready to go, so I don't have to mess with those. But I don't mind doing the medium frames and the honey supers and adding the wax foundation in those, because I do like the wax foundation. But I might start going more to the plastic double waxed on those, just to save time. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and see what I wind up doing. Let me know what you think of my labels. Sticker Mule, I got those, and it got me some hot sauce. The mule sauce from them. So that is it. Hey, I'm like about 450 subscribers to hit 14,000. So please subscribe if you haven't, and help me out there and give me a thumbs up. So that always helps the search algorithm for my videos on YouTube. So that's it. I'll bid you goodbye, and y'all take care, and be safe out there, and don't get overheated. Y'all take care.